Hey guys, this is Kevin with the team, and I wanted to go over a few issues that you as sellers may have when you're trying to sell your home for the first time. Now, these issues that we're going to talk about today are some of the questions that you asked and you wanted me to try to answer to you. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Yesterday afternoon, I was talking to a homeowner in Las Vegas. Her name was Ginger. We were having a conversation for a while. I just started talking to each other. She had told me that she had purchased a property 5 years ago for $104,000. She told me that the property was listed with an agent about a month and a half ago for $315,000. She said the property was listed for almost 6 weeks, yet no one offered her the $315,000. Guess what? The appraisal that she had done was for $315,000, yet no one offered her the money that she was looking for. She had fixed the house. The house looked beautiful. She was wondering why she wasn't getting anybody buying it. All the offers were $260,000, $270,000. They called those offers the real offers. She called those buyers cheap asses. That was the exact word that she used. I didn't say it, she did. We were having a conversation. 3 minutes, 4 minutes after she was done with this, I asked her at that time, hey, what did you buy it for? She goes, I bought the house for $104,000. Our call was a little bit, disconnected. The line wasn't that clear. So I said, congratulations, you made almost $200,000. And she, guess what she did? She hung up the phone. She hung up the phone on me, and I'm like, I just congratulated her, and she hung up the phone. She sends me a text and says, I'm not interested in you buying my home for $200,000. You're even below everybody else's offer. What happened? Miscommunication. In a few seconds, me saying congratulations ended up being, you want to buy my home for $200,000? Are you crazy? So that was it. So now, I've been holding on to this, and by the way, they're telling me I shouldn't hold on to this because it's just not sexy enough. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw it over there. So you as a seller have an opportunity right now, because of where the market is, to sell your home at almost the top of the market. You just made $200,000 of profit in 5 years, and you think that's not enough. Sellers have an opportunity to sell at the top. Instead, they're greedy. The first question that you wanted to know, should I hold on any longer? If you want to sell your home, this is a perfect time for you to sell. So now, who should you deal with? There are 2 other questions that the seller asked for me to share with you, and I want to go over those questions. Number 1, what's going to happen to my mortgage? How is that going to be paid off, or is it going to be paid off? When you work with us, that is the number 1 thing that we're going to make sure we take care of. Now, here's the deal. We're going to ask you some questions about your mortgage. Don't take anything personally. Give us the information so that we can actually sell your home. As a seller, you may have a few questions. Number 1, tell me a little bit about my first mortgage holder. Almost 87% of you sellers have a mortgage loan with what we call FHA. Federal Housing Authority is the mortgage holder. Actually, they're the one that have your loan, and they're the one that are servicing your loan. So, majority of the loans are with FHA. Is there an advantage to having an FHA? Yes. You as the seller didn't have enough down payment. You wanted to put only 3% down, so the reason why you're using an FHA loan is for that particular reason. Advantage, 3% down. Disadvantage, you have an extra payment that you pay per month. It could be substantial. It's called MIP, Mortgage Insurance Premium. You have that because you didn't put enough down payment. Had you put 20% down, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Now, some of you have your MIP right now, paying a couple of $100. You need to contact us, because we're going to teach you a little trick that's going to make you lose that MIP insurance On the average, the saving is going to be at least $250 a month in your pocket. Is that going to cost you anything? No. Complete free service. Why don't you contact us? And we're going to provide the information of where you contact us somewhere either there or there or there. But either way, I think we can help you get over that insurance premium. That's one of the questions that you guys asked. Now, let's talk about another question that came up to you. Home improvements, repair. Do you have to repair your home before you sell it to us? No. We're cash buyers, number one. That means there are no financing involved. You don't need to worry about doing any repair. Why others are not? Why others are asking for these repairs? Because they're financing. So when you finance your home, you're going to have the lender look at things that are wrong with the house. An inspector is going to come, they're going to look, and I got to tell you, something is wrong with the paint. Guess what? They're not going to let us finance it. Something is wrong with the roof. Guess what? They're not going to finance you. But when you work with us, cheers, we're going to be able to buy that home cash. Now, I want to be clear about it. We're not going to buy every home. And it's okay, right? I mean, we're not enemies. If we can buy it, we're going to let you know very quickly if we can buy the home from you. And if we can't, here's the one advantage you have with us that you don't have with anybody else. We know someone that's going to buy your home. So, no cost to you. We either can buy your home cash or we'll refer you to one of our large network of people that are going to be able to help you. I hope this answered some of the questions. Some of you wanted to know some information as to what kind of home improvement you should do to your home before you sell your home. You're selling to us? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You are right now at the peak of the market. I don't want you to waste your time spending your hard-earned money on fixing anything in the house. We buy just about every home unless it's a major expense that we're dealing with that neither one of us knew, right? At least when we do our inspection, we're going to give you a copy of this free inspection that we paid for, yours, at no cost to you. We'll let you keep it, but you're going to know everything that possibly is wrong with your home. Again, we're not interested in any minor issues that needs to be fixed, so don't worry about it. Now, you have a couple of issues that we want to go over. As sellers, you're selling your home for multiple reasons. People talk about selling their home because they're under duress, right? There's something that's wrong. You've lost your job. You're filing for bankruptcy. There's a divorce. There are many other issues that are involved. By the way, these things can actually affect how and why you sell your home. Essentially, all of this comes down to one factor: no income. Lack of money is the number one reason why a majority of the sellers are trying to sell your home right now. So guess what? It is not as simple as you think. You ask yourself, why should I work with you, us, when I can use an agent? You can absolutely use an agent, but why would you want to work with an agent? What's going to happen when you work with an agent? Open house. The first thing that they're going to come and tell you is the house is not organized. We're seeing shoes everywhere. The kitchen is not clean. We don't like the smell. Put vanilla extract in the oven. All of these things you have to do, and then you have to leave your home. Friday or sometimes Saturday and Sunday, grab the kids. The whole family has to leave. Why? Because the realtor has to show the house to all these people that are going to walk in. Yes, they're going to walk in. They're going to say poo-poo to this, poo-poo to that. 10 or 20 people are going to walk through your home on a Saturday and the same number on Sunday. With us, nobody's going to walk through your home. Your privacy is important to us. We're going to buy your home site there, right there. As soon as we do an inspection, we buy the home. How do we figure out what the house looks like? You do a live video. You show us what the house looks like. We like what we see. We're going to give you an offer. We're going to close the deal as soon as possible, and you never have to worry about it anymore. Now, some of you actually have asked me if we can carry back with the actual first mortgage lender. Yes, we can. We can take over the mortgage, but we'd like to talk to you about it to see if you actually qualify for this, okay? If you want more down payment initially, if you want to get a bigger chunk of cash, we can help you. You may have to move very quickly. You may be under a deadline. You may start a job in a different state. All of these reasons are the reason why you should talk to us. Use an agent. 20 people go through the home. 2 to 3 weeks later, you have an offer. You accept the offer. Then what happens? They're going to put money in escrow. Then what? Then they're going to go and find a mortgage lender. How long does it take for the mortgage lender to be able to fund this particular loan so that the new buyer buys your home? Roughly 30 days, 45 days. You wait. On the 42nd day, the mortgage lender says, we're not going to do the loan. What is the recourse? What do you got? Nothing. The contingency on the loan approval has not been removed, so you're not going to keep the deposit. What do you get? Bupkis, nothing. You're still there. The house is still there. The guys didn't qualify. The realtor is going to say, well, guess what? We're back to showing the home again. Dealing with us eliminates all these problems. So do yourself a favor. Give us a call. Let's have a 5-minute conversation. Here's what I guarantee you. We both have to be in complete alignment with each other for this to work. If you don't like what we offer, you walk away. Are we going to offer below market? That's another question that I had. No, we're going to offer market value. We're absolutely different than anybody else that's doing this. We're not here to take advantage of you as the seller. We're here to work with you. Together, we're going to get this deal done. Roughly 50% of the people that sell their home to us, they stay in the house. They rent it back from us. They stay in the house and we actually do equity participation. You ask yourself, what's equity participation? Don't worry about it. When you make the phone call to us, we're going to talk about that. That's going to be the exciting part. You can't afford the mortgage. You have a tough time with things. You're still going to be a homeowner. You're not going to lose your home. We're here to help you every step of the way. So let us know how. Let us ask the right questions. Don't hang up on us immediately. This is really important that we get all the information that we need. Once we're done, within literally an hour after having a conversation with you, we're going to put an offer on your property. That's right. You want to know what that sound was? I'm going to show you what that was. Let me get my partner, please. Could you have my partner come into the picture as soon as possible? I want you guys to know the person that does all the inspection of the homes. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. This guy here. This guy here is looking at you. He does the inspections. He does all the valuation. He makes the final decision on whether your home is good enough or not. Don't look at me like that. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. He's a bit shy. You wait till you hear him bark. Name, Oreo. Thank you very much. This is Kevin. I wanted to do this short video. I'm going to do another one pretty soon, so stay tuned.